find ourselves in Forest Lawn Memorial, Glendale, and right behind me is the statue of David. And that is not the actual statue, obviously, that's his twin brother. But the reason we are here is not to see David, even though that is a very beautiful, well replicated statue. We're actually here in search of a couple of celebrities, their final resting places. We're looking for Humphrey Bogart, Jimmy Stewart, and we'll see who else we can find while we're here. So this is the very beautiful Forest Lawn Memorial. They do keep up well with maintenance, and it's just an absolutely beautiful cemetery. So please join us as we search for these grave sites. So yeah, right here would be David, and then right here would be the 23rd Psalm, Michelangelo's studio, which was, of course, dedicated to Forest Lawn Memorial in 1939. The actual statue is in Florence, Italy. And then, of course, we have the well-known story of David when he fought Goliath. He took a simple stone and a sling and he slayed the giant. And what's really interesting about that story is the giant actually fell forward, even though he was hit head-on in the face, but the giant would have fell forward, which is extremely interesting to me. Okay, let's go see if we can find Humphrey Bogart. He should be in the Gardens of Memory. So hopefully we can gain access to Gardens of Memory and get a look at Humphrey Bogart's niche behind the walls. Let's go take a look. So once you come into the Garden of Memory, if you make a right, you'll see this placard. And then will be the Gardens of Memory. We have a key. You have a key? All right. Be careful. Ramp.
Thank you.
Thanks. So, as soon as you come into the Gardens of Remembrance, immediately to the right, the Columbarium of Eternal Light, Humphrey Bogart, is right here. Also, what's really interesting about Humphrey Bogart's niche is that he was buried with a golden whistle that was given to him by his wife, Lauren Bacall. So here he is, right here, Humphrey Bogart, here at Forest Lawn Memorial Garden. He was in some of the greatest classics I have ever seen: Casablanca, The Big Sleep, The Maltese Falcon, and one of my personal favorite underrated noir films, Dead Reckoning. But here he is right here, Humphrey Bogart. And if you do want to see him, you have to have permission and access with a key in order to get into this place. So, yeah, let's move on to the next gravesite, shall we? Continuing our trip through Forest Lawn Memorial, Continuing our trip through Forest Lawn Memorial, we find ourselves in the triumphant Garden of Terrace. And here is a beautiful statue of the Holy Trinity and the story of John the Baptist baptizing Jesus and the Holy Spirit coming down upon him. And right across from here and then over here we have the final resting place of Ted Knight. Best well known for his portrayal in Mary Tyler Moore as Ted Baxter. And then right next to him is his wife, Dorothy. Yeah, Ted would have died in 1986, the very year I was born. Alright, let's move on to the next grave. Up here on the hill, the boa figure, is the grave of Jimmy Stewart. And right next to him is Gloria Patrick Stewart. He was a very well beloved icon. He was in some of the greatest films like Rear Window, Vertigo, It's a Wonderful Life, and many others. Rest in peace, Jimmy. So that was Jimmy Stewart. Very awesome to see his final resting place out here in Forest Lawn. And there's just one more grave I'd like to visit. Stay tuned. So right here's the grave of Larry Fine. Of course, he is Larry from the Three Stooges, a very well-known musician as well as a stand-up comedian. And so I just wanted to come and pay my respects to him real quick. I've always been a huge fan of the Three Stooges, so yeah, guys. So right behind me is the Mausoleum of Freedom, and filming is prohibited. I did take a quick little snippet of Larry Fine, but this is where Larry Fine, his final resting place would be in this mausoleum here at Forest Lawn Memorial. It's a very, very beautiful mausoleum, and I wish I could have filmed more, but we could only do just that little bit. So let's take one quick look at the mausoleum itself. And this is the Gardens of Honor, which is right here. And then we have the signing of the Declaration of Independence. And this is in a short location of the Freedom Mausoleum, right here by the statue of Thomas Jefferson. That is very cool. Right here we have the Garden of Everlasting Peace. Washington at Valley Forge. So in this mausoleum behind me, this is known as the Great Mausoleum. We have Lon Chaney Sr., and we also have Joseph Barbera, who was the half of Hanna-Barbera, and there is no filming and there is no photography inside these buildings whatsoever. So out of respect, we are just going to film outside, do a quick vlog as we finish this video. And so I got the chance to walk around and look inside there, and it is a very, very beautiful mausoleum. They have some of the best stained glass paintings I have ever seen. I have got to touch Joseph Barbera's grave and Lon Chaney Sr., and it was an absolute blast. And so it is also a very sad thing to remember that we are all here on this earth for a very short time. We don't have eternity guaranteed to us. We don't have tomorrow guaranteed to us. We just have this short life that we have. So let's take care of each other. Let's be good to one another. And let's try and hold on to great memories. And I certainly have by visiting this place right here and seeing one of my childhood icons, Joseph Barbera, and one of the greatest monster villains to ever hit the screen, the classic Lon Chaney Sr. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video for what we were able to find and locate and film. And so, I want to say thank you to Forrest Lawn for allowing us to film what we were able to film. And if you're ever in the area, I would highly recommend checking out this place. It is a very huge, beautiful cemetery. So, until we talk next time, in the next video, we will see you